Greetings, this is Matt Faiello, Technical Marketing Engineer with the Cisco Cloud Networking Compute BU, and we're back with another Intersight Managed Mode Expert Series video. Today we're talking about a fairly new feature introduced to Intersight Managed Mode, and that's the ability to deep clone a server profile template. So I'm going to go over a quick slide of information and then on to a demonstration. So let's review some concepts of server profile template deep cloning. First of all, why would you do this? Well, it allows you to horizontally scale your infrastructure. So you have an organization, you have all the pools of policies, et cetera, built out in that organization. And by and large, you want to just be able to move that to another organization, perhaps go in then and make a few changes once you've cloned that over. Well, this ability allows you to do that quickly and easily because literally in a couple clicks, a single process, you can clone the pools, the policies, etc. Now, today it's just server profile templates. Okay, so we can't do it yet for chassis profile templates or domain profile templates, but we are looking to add that capability in the future. Big thing about this is organization sharing is not required. I can have standalone org A that's completely built out and clone those pools policies over to standalone org B. Okay, so we are going to clone all the policies. We're going to give you a couple options to do that, as well as the pools. Now, the pools is just going to be by name basically only. We're not going to actually clone the IDs. We don't want to get in a scenario where we're creating duplicate IDs. So you will have to go in after the fact and populate those pools with the appropriate ID scheme. Okay. Similar to deep policy cloning, you have two options with server profile template deep clone. You have a reuse option. That means if you have a policy that's in the target or in the destination org that has the same name as what you're cloning over, then you're going to simply use that new policy. Now, that policy could have different settings, so beware. Or you can simply just create new, regardless of whether anything's existing in that target org. I'm going to create new and simply put a suffix on it to make it unique by name. So with that, okay, let's go into a demonstration of this feature. Okay, so here we are in Intersight, my account, and I am logged in as account administrator, so I have access to everything. First thing I want to do is actually take you to the System tab and go down to Organizations. So I like using this when I'm building out infrastructures, obviously to create new orgs. But what I'm going to do here first is to show you that we have a cloned org down here. All right, and that's my kind of my target, my destination org that I'm going to clone the server profile template and its accompanying policies, pool names over to this org. And as you can see, I like this summary here because basically it's an empty org. There's no objects there whatsoever. So I reference this quite often to make sure I can see what is there and what is not there. I've even assigned a role to that org as far as a server admin role. Okay, so we will use that cloned org as the destination. Now, let me go back to infrastructure service, and the first thing I'm going to do is go to my templates here. Okay, and you'll notice here on the bar for the views. Okay, I've created a custom view here called cloned org. Okay, so there's nothing there. So it's not that it's really applicable so much right now, but I just want to kind of show you that I've done that in each of these different categories here. So for our policies, I have cloned org, and for the pools, okay, I have cloned org, and they're all empty. Now, if we go back here to like templates, for instance, and I go cloned org. This is very easy to set up. I kind of like having views with organization type based views. Okay, so the way I can do that is just simply click add a view. Okay, and I've got to make it a unique name, so I'll make this one too. And I'm going to go ahead and add that. Okay, but I don't wish to see everything. So what I'm going to do then is go into the filter. Okay, and it just so happens one of the categories you can filter on is organization. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and select cloned org. And as you would expect, it's an empty org right now, so we don't have anything. But that's the process to make these custom views, and these views persist. Okay, so you can make as many as you need. Okay, and again, I like that custom view because I don't want to see everybody's policies. Okay, I want to see policies associated with a particular organization or templates, etc. So let's go ahead and delete that since we've seen how to create that. And I am going to go to my templates and I am going to clone a particular template that I have here. So I'm going to go over to the right side and click clone. And right away, you see that something's different here. You have a destination org capability. So I'm going to pick that cloned org as my destination org. And then similarly to how we do deep cloning of policies, you have the reuse and the create new options. Again, reuse would be I'm going to reuse any policies that might be out there in the destination org that has the same name as the policies I'm cloning over. Okay. And then create new, okay, is regardless of what is in the destination org, regardless of the name, I'm going to create a brand new object there, okay, and I'm going to alter the name with an underscore suffix that you get to choose. So if I use the reuse option and click next, okay, you don't get any suffix option. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense for this because if there is a policy over there with the same name, we've made the decision to reuse that policy. Now you can still come in here and customize the clone name, okay, for the actual template itself. And of course, you can take away any tags that you might want to not be there and add in. So that you can absolutely modify. Now, if we create new, okay, and click next, then you get that option to put a suffix in. Okay, so again, that suffix would only come into play is if it's spotted a policy that has the same name, then I'm going to copy my original policy and put that suffix on there. So if you have an empty org, you're not going to see anything. Okay, there's not going to be any difference. We're going to go ahead and select reuse, click next. Okay, I'm going to shorten this up a little bit. I'm going to take away Bravo 26 and I'm going to click clone. So this will take just a moment. Definitely want to watch your execution flow. Highly recommend you do that for any activity within Intersight. And again, that's up here where you can watch your different tasks. And we can see that the execution flow has completed successfully. Okay, so let's go back here and let's go to templates and let's go to, first of all, let's go to system and let's go to organizations and then let's click in on cloned org. Okay, so now you can see we've got objects that have been cloned over. Okay, 14 policies, 4 pools, 1 template. Let's go back to infrastructure. Let's go to our template. Let's go to cloned org. Ah, now we have that populated in there automatically. Okay, so we have our template. Let's go to our policies, go to cloned org, and there's our 14 policies that got cloned over. Let's go to our pools. Let's go to cloned org. You can see that we have pools, but they're all empty. Okay, just like I said in the slide, we're not copying IDs over. We don't want to get into a scenario where we're creating conflicts. Okay, so you will have to go in to your different pools, click next, okay, and then select the uniqueness that you want based on your internal kind of process, okay, and build out that policy or build out this pool. Okay, so with that, that completes our demonstration for how to use the deep clone feature. It's really powerful, okay? It helps you scale out. You don't have to be in a shared organization model to use this, so I really like this capability. And that completes our video today on IMM server profile template deep cloning. Hope you were able to pick up a few tips and tricks. Stay tuned for more Intersight Managed Mode Expert Series videos. And thank you.